and I was like, yeah.
I know we for the start, but remember those sad ass animal commercials back in the day? They play the sad ass music and it'd be like, yeah.
Like, man, oh, shoot, we live.
Oh, what?
I hope y'all, man.
I did not know. God damn, I'm glad I didn't say that.
I love Jesus.
You just asked about it.
I love Jesus.
I love it.
I love Jesus.
I love Jesus. What
Jesus
Christ. No. Welcome, y'all, to a new week of Tech File. I guess we ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer. Don't know exactly when you joined.
That's why I need my glasses on, fam. I did not see that shit, dog. God damn.
I looked up, saw that red light, said, "Oh boy,
showtime!"
Let's hit that theme music and get into this. Welcome to episode 368 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
It's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. I want to go save the bill. I'll be back.
All right, exactly.
Because he know he's for that.
Only known as
the RJ.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman,
the gentleman,
the everyday gentleman,
24/7,
but better known as Mr. Ooh yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, we out here.
I love it.
Let's get it.
Some housekeeping before we get into the swing of things here. Exactly. Make sure you're following us on all of our social medias at Technical File, TECKNICALFOUL on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Technical File Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. And on the YouTube side of things, make sure you hit the notification bell to be alerted when we go live. We record the show every Tuesday evening on our YouTube page. So come join us, be part of the show, hop in the comments, interact, and all of that good stuff. We are on the march to 1K subscribers on our YouTube. So come and be a part of that if you have not yet already. This is a holiday episode. Now, Thanksgiving is this week. A lot to be thankful for, a lot to be grateful for.
Yep, gobble, gobble.
And if you are an old school Tech File fam, you remember how holiday episodes can go a little bit more loose.
Yeah,
where we go popcorn style. We're gonna actually bring that back. I didn't even tell the guys. We're gonna do a popcorn style today. So if you listen normally now, we normally do NFL, then NBA, then wrestling. We're going to do a popcorn so we can jump all around from NBA to NFL to Survivor Series preview. So we're gonna have some fun
and
this
Tim kicks
week.
us off, and you never know where it's going to go.
You never know.
Oh, damn.
You never know. Slide in the comments, MUSTAAAARRRDDDDD.
Hey, I was doing that shit before we started.
Niggas ain't bad, but somebody got to do it. I was saying that all before we went live, just so you know, just synergy, brother, synergy. But before we get into the show itself, we got to play the game that needs a name, which, if you are unfamiliar, is a rapid-fire memory-based game that we play where we choose a topic. This week is going to be games, not video games, but like board games, card games, things you could play with your family on a holiday.
Yeah, family night
games. Game night games.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go in tech order. You have to choose one, no repeats. And if no repeats, you get about 5 seconds to answer. Last person standing wins. We're going to go in tech order. So, Tim,
quick
Eric.
question. Does like card games like Uno?
Yes.
That count? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right, cool.
All right. So, game that needs a name, board games, games you play with your family. Tim, kick us off.
Uno.
Risk.
Monopoly.
Monopoly. Damn. Motherfucker. I was finna say Candy Crush. Then I just heard her say Monopoly. God damn. Hey, I'm sorry. I failed y'all again. I'm sorry.
Immediately failed.
Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. I was supposed to say Candy Crush.
Is that 3 in a row?
It might be, fam.
Continue, Temp.
Trouble.
Candyland.
Spades.
God, that's what I
Chess.
meant to say.
Shoots and ladders.
Dominoes.
Checkers.
Life.
Bones.
Chess.
Said that.
Did you?
Who said?
I did.
Oh,
When did nigga say
I
chess?
don't know.
Just before you said it.
You said checkers.
It was right before I said
Oh,
check.
okay.
Checkers.
Oh, okay.
I'm out though.
See? She
Chinese
harder.
checkers just to win.
Oh, so Eric Wood?
Yeah.
Man, hell no, run that
All
back.
the threes.
We got.
No, run that back.
I ain't got
Run
no
it
more.
again.
You gotta run that
I ain't got
back.
no
Run it
more.
again. Run
You
it
gotta run
back.
that one back.
Sly said Candyland, my nigga.
Hey, Candyland be
That's what I thought
cracking.
he was going.
That's what I was trying to say. I was saying Candy Crush. I don't know what the fuck that came from.
Oh boy. All
I
right.
have little kids, so I'll be playing that. Yeah.
I be
It
playing.
didn't help.
It did help.
I be playing with Homescapes now. It's like my new Candy Crush.
What's that?
It's like Candy Crush, but it's
Oh, okay.
you also can do home improvements. It's
Oh,
too
you
much.
pick which home improvement and stuff like that.
You play it too?
I see the ad a lot. I'd be tempted to grab it, but I'm like, nah, I'm
I'm
good.
for the tap in and shit.
That's what they make you do on the ad.
Oh,
Yep. Yep.
You're like, I can save them.
That's what got me. I was like,
oh, where it
I
be
can
like
really
the
save
mama and the daughter, and it be cold.
Yeah,
and, shit?
and you
Oh,
gotta
okay.
pick the stove or the
Yeah,
roof or some
oh, okay,
shit.
it's
I
that,
can save
okay.
them.
oh,
That shit
that's a
looks-
different one.
Download.
Oh,
That's a different
Oh,
one.
okay.
That's a different one.
That's
It's
just
close.
that's the ad that they be showing.
Yeah.
That's the one I
That
see.
shit looks
It's
sad
close.
as hell.
It ain't like that. Anywho, y'all. Anywho,
Marjan playing?
we got is Marjan playing?
Bam, bam, bam. I got a Marjan sighting.
They're trying to get that trade value up.
Oh no,
Uh,
here you go.
No, I'm playing. Wink.
No.
But let's get into the show this week, y'all. Let's get into the topics. Get the music playing.
And he
Bobby.
smoked it.
Oh, Pat playing too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a full house. Full house of
Another good pass.
Hey, Marjan said I can
And he
be out here.
smoked it.
Yeah, Bobby ain't doing him no favors. Okay. Since we are doing it popcorn style this week, again, you can pick from NFL, NBA, the WWE segment. If you pick from WWE, just pick one of the things. So either the match, predict the card, or the anything else part.
I could pick one of your segments too.
If you want to.
Damn, I was trying to, just,
Well, we don't have no segments though.
I mean, I think the ones that we lead,
like the
Oh,
questions
okay.
that you will leave.
Oh,
But
okay.
no, I'll stick to mine. So my question is here:
where you starting this, Tim?
NFL.
Okay.
This past weekend, we have witnessed that not just this past weekend, this past season, specifically the last 6 weeks, we've seen Saquan Barkley run rampant
That dude,
through, around, and past every damn body.
that dude is ridiculous,
Yeah,
man.
300 yards from scrimmage this past weekend.
Forward and backwards.
That's
It's
nuts.
crazy. 250 plus rushing yards.
255. Ninth highest NFL total, I believe, ever.
He did all that, and then he didn't even seem tired after the game.
No,
He was just like,
Bro,
I could go again. I could go another 4 quarters.
my question is, have the Giants doomed us all due to their incompetencies with Saquon? I knew when he got signed over there. He behind that type of
Yeah,
line. He
okay,
ain't
they
never had that much running.
Yeah.
This motherfucker has lanes. He's building highways in the middle of arenas because he just has nothing but space. But he be gone, bro. How you get a 70 and an 80-yard rushing touchdown? Same game.
I wish I had the answers, but I keep thinking back to the Hard Knocks off-season edition with the Giants
Mhm.
and the conversations they were having, and the owner was sitting there like, man, if we lose Saquon and he goes somewhere else in the division, I'm gonna be sick. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I watch these games, I'm like, man,
I know, sick.
brother is he
Sick.
probably can't even watch these games no more.
Sick.
Here's the wild part. I told y'all 150 yards. He still had 105 more.
Hey, man.
That's crazy.
Hey man, it's getting him and Derrick Henry are ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching
Put him on
both
the
of them,
Ravens.
watching don't Derrick Henry has 15 touchdowns already?
Dog, they
Come on, fam. Those are bro. You do that on Madden with a creative player, fam. It's
And they're trying to tell you his watch.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes, they were. Yes, they were.
He
I
just
don't know.
needed a line.
The resurgence of seeing how important a running back truly is a great thing. To
Well,
watch.
we know
I love to see it.
Saquon and Derrick Henry are the only two over 1,000 yards so far this season, and Man, Saquon has 1,392 rushing yards.
Top 3 rushers.
How many
Derrick
games left?
Henry has 1,325.
How many games left? I'm sorry.
How many games
week
left?
13.
Yeah. So it's 5 more weeks.
Derrick Henry has 13 touchdowns. Barkley has 10.
I was gonna say top 3 rushers all changed teams last year in free agency.
Because Josh Jacobs is third.
Oh yeah.
944 yards for
He's
Jacobs.
400 yards behind number 2.
And he's been doing his thing.
That's crazy. That'd be a great season if it wasn't for them.
Dog, 5 games ago, like, oh yeah, he definitely cracking 1,000. Don't matter.
Exactly.
I'll take it. I'm fine.
I'm good with it.
Here's the crazy part. When I saw Saquon rush for 255, I was like, checking my memory because we had it on this day of the rushing leader. You know how many yards it is for like a 1-game rushing record? Like 1 game, the most rushing yards in a game.
Like
one point was 295.
Yeah, it was 290.
Was it?
Like he broke that.
I don't think it's 3 though. It's still 290 something, I believe.
Would it be 296 AP?
Yeah, I believe so.
That's
yeah,
the one.
290. Yeah,
296. Adrian Peterson on his rookie year.
That's still a crazy ass stat, dog.
So pure runners. AP, Saquon.
AP was my favorite.
Boy.
Besides Barry, AP was just.
AP was different, man.
And I hate
AP is power and speed.
Yeah.
Saquon
And he was elusive still too. He just couldn't catch.
Didn't he come? And he got better after the injury and shit.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be done, and he was.
That was
not.
2,000 yards
That's what I'm
after the
saying. He
injury.
got 2,000 yards after the injury, fam. Like that's a freak of nature.
I think Saquon chasing that one.
The 2000?
Him and CJ2K is the only 2 I think over 2,000
Whatever.
rushing yards.
Yeah, what are you saying?
That's what I'm thinking.
That's plenty.
Didn't
Barry did
I
it.
was like, didn't OJ do it too?
OJ did it. Yeah, OJ did.
OJ did.
I know OJ did.
OJ did it.
The juice was running, boy. The juice loose.
Juice was loose,
The
man.
juice was loose, boy.
Let's see, rushing yards in the because Dickerson is 2104, and there are 8 NFL players
Jamal
that have rushed
Lewis,
more
okay.
than 2,000 yards. Are you already looking? I was going to
Yeah, I
ask,
see.
like, can you guess who they are?
OJ, Terrell Davis, AP, Eric Dickerson, Derrick Henry, Chris Johnson, Barry Sanders,
I
Jamal
didn't know Derrick
Lewis.
Henry did it.
I think it was
Yeah,
recent.
2020, the pandemic year.
God, that's why.
Terrell Davis, man.
I was a fan of Terrell. I used to like those Broncos.
Those
Got
Broncos were.
Like even though they beat the
I mean,
Packers,
they
like,
beat the Packers.
but
so
I was a fan of Shannon Sharp then. I was a fan of Tony Braxton back then. I was a
Tony
fan for
Braxton?
John
Tony
Lynch
Braxton?
on the Broncos. Yeah,
Tony Braxton?
I'm gonna look it up. Hold on, because y'all be stopping me. But anyways,
I'm
I
sorry.
was a fan of those
No,
Broncos.
keep
with
looking it up.
I
Chat Bailey.
I want to break my
I want
heart.
you to look
Okay.
up
I
Tony
just want to.
Braxton and show me that Tony Braxton was on the Broncos.
While you're doing that, I will just say, like, all in all, the Giants have to be salty, not even just for the Saquon piece, but seeing what Xavier McKinney is doing as well in Green Bay, because
They're lucky that the Jets are a dumpster fire because they
Tyrone.
should.
Sorry, Tyrone.
there you I
May I?
One that far away, but go ahead and hit the motherfucker.
was gonna
Tony
say,
Braxton is a single.
Hit that motherfucker.
You were
bro.
very.
Oh, he said Tony Braxton.
He said Tony
Yeah,
Braxton.
Tyrone. My bad, bro. I
Tony Braxton.
Call Tyrone.
Who is Tyrone Braxton?
Still in the song.
Hey man, I love me some Tony Braxton. Though.
I do too. She's one of
Shout
the
out.
few female vocal singers who sings in a range that I can actually hit.
Mm-hmm.
I
Go
appreciate
ahead, hit a
that.
note.
I appreciate
hit that
that.
note.
I appreciate the low alto women. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tony Braxton.
Because of how old I am and what the era in which I grew up, Tony Braxton and Nia Long is like the epitome of
Dude.
the gorgeous woman to be like.
Oh, Tony
And
Braxton.
to,
Oh,
to answer your question, Tyrone Braxton was a DB for the Broncos. He went to Madison.
okay.
Wisconsin
Oh,
guy.
to Eric's question, I got
Yes.
you. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah,
But no, I was a fan of those
Giants is-
Broncos back then.
The
So,
Giants should be salty though. To answer your question,
Big salty.
yeah. Dude, they ruined us all.
They gonna get
bro.
a good pick this year.
I mean, they didn't ruin us all because they also let McKinley get to Green Bay. So, like, thank you.
Mhm.
I'll take that if that means Saquon gonna have to
And Danny
lose.
Dimes might end up in Las Vegas.
Don't surprise me. I was telling you, he gonna land somewhere. They gonna give him another chance.
Who is Danny
Well,
Dimes?
Daniel Jones.
Who the fuck called that nigga Danny Dimes?
Everybody.
really
That's,
call him
that's a
Danny
nickname.
That's his
That is a
nickname.
nickname. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, never. Hey, I ain't seen him though. Nan Don.
He had moments, but that was a thing. Like when he
Yeah.
was putting them, he was throwing dots, and he was. But
No, yeah,
Just
he
not
definitely.
consistent.
He'll have a job. Yeah, he definitely gonna have a job.
he probably ended up in Las Vegas.
That makes
They need a
sense.
quarterback. There ain't no Donald right now. Was Minshew done for the year?
Oh, he
Yeah.
did get. He
Broke his
did get
collarbone.
just hurt, yeah.
Eric, what we talking about next?
Yeah, see, look, I'm talking shit. I was unprepared.
Everyone's unprepared.
Well, you sprung it on us. during
live
the
show
episode.
Live show.
Yeah.
Just not to double up on NFL stuff. I can move to NBA. And there's been talk of expansion in the NBA following like their new TV deal and their new collective bargaining agreement, which would then bring them to 32 teams. And there are discussions about potential realignment and playoff format changes. Western Conference teams naturally are one lobbying to get moved to the East.
I bet.
And if that doesn't work, then they're also lobbying for the playoffs to be seeded 1 through 16, regardless of conference, which would obviously mark which will obviously mark a big change from what we've had for the last 40 plus years. So, if the NBA were to make changes to either their conference alignments, their playoff structure, or just their expansion in general, like what changes would you guys like to see implemented at that time? And while you're thinking, I can give you some examples that I've thought of. A couple years ago, somebody threw out like just going to straight divisions, like don't have any conferences at all, just do a straight divisions. Like if it's 32 teams divided by,
you could do NFL style and do 4-4-4.
Yeah, and then basically just like
the right
heavily weight the divisional games. So like if you play every other team twice, then the rest of the games will just be within the division. So like you're playing so many games that it really is like the best team in that division is the division winner. The division winners get the automatic playoff berth, but then the rest of it is just like based on record.
Okay.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that either. That can work.
And obviously that thing cuts down on travel because they aren't flying all over the Eastern Conference or all over the Western Conference. They're only playing games against teams.
Yeah, just closer proximity.
I wouldn't be mad. As somebody who has a team in the Eastern Conference, it would be against my best rooting interest to say
for now
align it. 16 teams go to the playoffs, but I think that's honestly the best way to go.
It is. Okay. Yeah, I feel like
they're
not
flying commercial anymore.
They have private team or private jets. Like they can get the travel.
Training staffs. Like the players are in a position where yes, travel is difficult, but it isn't as debilitating as it used to be. So yeah, I'm all for 1 through 16, even if we still keep like East and Western conferences for regular season stuff.
Yeah, that's how I would go. 1 through 16. That's probably like the only change I would really make.
If they were, I think we've had this conversation before, but like if they were to keep it as is and just move one of the West teams, without being that it'll be Seattle and Las Vegas, so one of the teams in the West would have to move to the East.
They're gonna be fighting.
Yeah.
Minnesota,
Memphis, New Orleans. Yeah, basically the teams that straddle the Mississippi River.
Which team would y'all want to see go East?
Minnesota, that
makes the most sense to me.
They're so close to the other teams in the Midwest.
Or New Orleans.
New Orleans is
right there too. Yeah.
Yeah, but like they're near Memphis, they're near all the teams in Texas. They're
that's why those are the three teams.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're all in that same area though. Whereas like Minnesota's closest team in the West is Denver, which is nowhere near Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
And then Minnesota should be playing Milwaukee, Cleveland. Like
it's
a Midwest thing. You know what I mean? Like it does make a lot of sense for them to be there. So I would go with that too.
Will we move West?
You don't have to because you would add 2 teams to the West. You would add Seattle and Vegas.
I guess assuming that those are the 2 cities that
well, that makes sense. How those two.
Okay. I'm gonna bounce back NFL.
Okay.
Because I want to look at the playoff picture right now.
Playoffs.
No way, Dane.
Playoffs.
I was about to say this nigga cooking. Current playoff picture. How much of this do you actually think will hold by the end of the season? So let's start with the AFC. I have like the playoff percentage chances in the doc as well, according to NFL.com. So in AFC, if the playoffs started today, this is how the field will look. The Chiefs, number 1 seed, over 99% playoff.
100% chance.
Right. The Bills, the Steelers, the Texans, and then your 3 wild cards are Ravens, Chargers, Broncos. Dolphins, Colts, and Bengals are in the hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And then NFC, you have Lions, Eagles, Seahawks, Falcons. Wild card, Vikings, Packers, Commanders. And then in the hunt, Cardinals, Bucks, Rams, Niners. So let's start with the AFC. Of those 7 teams that are currently locked in to the playoff picture right now, do you think any of those 7 drop?
No.
Yeah, I'll say no.
Like with the
bro.
Yeah,
teams on the outside looking in, the best team being the Dolphins at 5-6. Like,
yeah,
I don't see it.
Yeah, I'll say that's pretty locked in.
I will say with Tua back, like I think they're the best shot to
threaten
jump up. But
I'm very disappointed in the Bengals.
Dog,
it's been tough for them.
Yeah,
they've been in the games.
But my boy been playing though.
They can't
Joe
close
them out. Yeah, Joe been playing well though.
Can't close them out at all. Yeah, I think the Dolphins are that one team to keep an eye on. I mean, the Colts are interesting too if they could put it together. Like they went back to Anthony Richardson after they was like, no, thank you. Joe Flacco lost them 2 games. They said, actually, you know what?
He was like, man, 6 your old ass down.
Hey, bring that Cleveland magic.
6 your old ass down, sir.
Yeah, because they're not going to catch the Bills in the East. The Dolphins are, so they're going to have to be a wild card. So I can see them sneaking in, but they currently only have a 16% playoff probability. They would have to win on Thanksgiving to get that ball rolling. I hope they don't do that.
Nope, shut the door.
Right.
Shut the door.
And then my uncle be talking crazy. He a Dolphins fan.
Why?
The jerseys?
Oh, he must have liked Marino back in the day.
Probably Marino.
Yeah, he probably Marino fan.
I'm not sure. I'm going to have to find out. I'm asking.
Yeah, he probably was a Marino fan.
NFC. Lions, Eagles, Seahawks, Falcons, Vikings, Packers, Commanders. Do y'all think that is the field here?
I think those last 2 division
winners,
so Seahawks and Falcons, like I think those are tenuous for sure. But I would say the other 5 teams are pretty well established. Like Commanders would have gone a long way in solidifying that if they just
beat the Cowboys.
Yeah,
dog.
You missed the extra point. The craziest thing is, I was texting my Uncle Michael, the Cowboys fan, and I was like, look at y'all playing with pride. He's like, where was the pride the last 10 weeks? I don't want pride now. Like,
Jerry said he might extend Michael Carson.
Come on, fam.
Cowboy fans will lose their mind.
He don't care about winning.
What is that? Oh,
because he does what he's told. Like, that's the same reason Jason Garrett was there for damn near a decade. Like, Jerry wants a yes man in that position. Like, he had Parcells, he had Jimmy Johnson. He's like, never again. So he wants somebody that is pliable. He's never again will do exactly what they told.
For to run my team,
even though they win.
You ain't for to run my niggas.
Not around my niggas, you can.
Not around my niggas.
That NFC West is gonna be
that's gonna be the race
shootout at the end of the season.
You got the Seahawks at 6-5. You got the Cardinals at 6-5. You got the Rams at 5-6, and the Niners at 5-6.
So one game separates all of them.
All of them.
Who do y'all think wins the NFC West? If you had to just,
if the Niners were even a little bit healthier, like I would still have faith in them. But with Purdy now, his shoulder, like that's the last thing you want from a quarterback is the shoulder injury.
Yeah.
Especially one that kind of just like popped up out of nowhere. I don't know.
I would go Cardinals. I like how they've been playing.
I don't know. I actually like what Baker doing down there in Tampa.
Division, bro.
Yeah, that's the NFC South.
Shit. What we say?
The West.
Oh, okay. I guess the Cardinals, yeah.
But to your point, they can still catch the Falcons. So the Buccaneers, I think, are still definitely in the race.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I like Seattle, but as that the Cardinals is shit. But now that they got Puka and they got
the Rams.
Oh, yeah, the Rams, they got what's the name back too?
Cooper Kupp.
Like
Cooper Kupp.
Stafford, he be good.
Stafford gonna do what
I was like, he gonna do his job. So.
They starting to slowly put them numbers back up.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't know, bro. That division is gonna be.
It's a tough one.
Keep an eye on that one throughout the rest of the season.
It's a tough one. Okay, just want to do a little playoff check-in.
Like with the Rams, like I'm just thinking about like they're still kind of building out. They're building out from under like the rubble of the championship team. Like knowing what you know now, would you trade a championship for like 6 to 8 years of salary cap hell and then mediocrity?
Yes,
I think I will. Yeah, give me the chip.
I'm waiting on ours too. like that domino to drop in Milwaukee. Like seriously, like it's coming soon, and so I'm enjoying. We got our championship. I would love to get another, kind of like the Green Bay too. I would love to get another one, but we gonna be there. If we don't get there, we kind of fall off for a second.
Yeah, because I mean, like I'm just saying, because the Rams pushed every chip that they had in, and they
went for it. They got
it.
I'm sorry, Dame is playing like Damian Lillard tonight, y'all, against the Miami Heat.
The shackles are off.
Even
free.
Chris Middleton just shook his head on the bench like, I don't know, boy. 25 in the first half.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Ken, what you want to talk about?
I'm gonna go basketball.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna do basketball. As Camille just said, it's a cup game going on right now. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of excitement or a lot of hoopla around the tournament this year. Do you think that there's some changes that need to be made to bring more excitement around the tournament in the cup? Mind you, we were the first ones to win it last week.
Okay, Lakers.
I knew there was a Laker.
Yeah, you got it.
LA,
you got it.
You got that band
gang.
So like,
gang.
I feel like the cup games last year, like the group stage games, I guess. Like there was novelty to it, but I don't feel like there was a lot of hype behind it because people were like, "What is this?"
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah.
So I think once it gets to Vegas and you get to like the semifinals and the finals, like those are the games where because one, they're going to be the only games on that night, and like it's in a special environment. Like I think that's when like the hype comes in, but right now it's just like honestly, even me, like I'm forgetting that it's cup games until I see like the different courts. Like, oh yeah, I guess it is Friday, right? So it's still early on in the life of the NBA Cup.
Only the second year.
In-season tournament, whatever they call it now.
NBA Cup.
So like, I think people are still like assigning value to it, and it will only grow as it goes on. But I don't feel like it's much different from what it was last year.
Maybe it's different because we won. And I was invested. Maybe that's the reason why.
But were you invested
not winning
at this point, like when they don't play like 2-3 games, or
you said what?
Were you still invested? Okay, Brooke, were you really invested during the cup, like the group play stages?
I was, yeah.
I feel like
I was trying to get dubs.
The NBA Cup nights have still been really good games. Like
if
you're watching the games, like NBA Cup nights have
been
very
competitive. Yeah.
Great competition. I think it's just new. So with it being new, Brooke be pulling. People novelty with it, but I think the bigger problem of it is that the NBA just has a streaming problem. The NBA has a how do we get this game to fans?
It should not be this hard.
Like, I think that the blackout rules are stupid. If you have NBA League Pass, you should be able to watch your team like in your market. The blackout rules are stupid. The regional sport network model is stupid, and it's causing a lot of people to not watch their team. Like I know people in Milwaukee who love the Bucks who've been like, well, how they doing? Because I can't even watch. Like for real, like
that's crazy.
Literally just had this conversation like last night with my guys. Like, oh, well, how they been? I ain't been watching. I can't.
That's nuts.
And he got League Pass. I have a friend who has the ESPN Plus, the League Pass. Like, still can't watch. I think that's the biggest problem with the NBA right now in their viewership and the Cup because you gotta get people to watch the games.
And they get their own app, so they want to push towards their app too. But at the same time, like, it's not available to everybody. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Right, and it's like if we get League Pass, I should be able to watch my team.
Exactly.
And even
slide one of them.
Separate of even the League Pass aspect of it, it's like if you play for the regional sports, regional sports network, like you should get every game. It's like if it's a TNT game, I should still get the game on the thing that I pay for. I shouldn't have to go then pay for TNT or a cable subscription or Max or whatever to watch a game. Like if I'm paying for it to watch this team, I should get to watch this team.
That makes
That's the argument I have with the NBA Cup, just NBA in general. Fix it.
I guess I don't have a problem watching the Lakers though.
You don't live.
Yeah,
in
I know.
LA.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So I was like, I can't feel the pain.
Like people that don't live in the NBA market, because then if they get League Pass, but actually not even, because like if they have League Pass and they're in one of those markets that actually overlap, like there's a place in like Kansas, I think, where like they're blacked out from Nuggets games, they're blacked out from Thunder game, and I think like one of the Texas teams because they're like in an overlapping market. And it's just like on any given night, like you can be blocked out from like 60% of the games that are on.
That's crazy.
And that you're paying for. So the NBA, that is the NBA's problem.
Yep.
And they need to figure out how to make the games accessible, because like what you're doing is you're incentivizing people to either one, not watch the games, or find alternative motives or mediums in which to view the games, which, you know, if you know, but like a lot of people opt for that route because it's like, one, the product is better, like they aren't as laggy. Like you can get every game that you want. You can, you have different broadcasts. Like you just have so many options that don't cost you a cent. So like you can either make your product better or you can just keep losing out on money.
Because I mean, think about the NFL. Like you always can see your local team. They're gonna be on NBC. They're gonna be on antenna TV. Very easy to see. If you got what they call a package, Sunday ticket, then you can really watch everything else. Like, it is what it is. Like they got to get better at that. I see Sly in the comments said that LMAO, they keep playing all G and X tracks going to commercial. They just did the mustard.
That's funny.
And then Shaolin in the comments also just added the, if you know, you know.
Hey.
You know how to watch the game, you know how to watch the game.
Facts, brother.
Tim,
Yes,
what you want to talk about?
Hogan is. That's right, brother. That's a fact, brother.
Let us go. Let's do Survivor Series.
Which piece of it?
Which match are you most looking forward to?
It's only one answer here.
Yeah, basically.
OG Bloodline?
Yeah.
War Games.
Give it to me.
That was almost Raiders, like a little scary.
Give it to me.
A little scary.
Yeah, definitely War Games, man. I just want to see the spectacle, the mayhem. It's just gonna be fisticuffs. It's gonna be enjoyable.
Do you guys still enjoy the War Games, or would you like them to go back to like the traditional Survivor Series matchup?
War Games is
At the moment, I
I'm
enjoy
good with
War Games. I just
Yeah.
don't want it to get oversaturated.
Or can we do like the
Overexposed.
men do one and the women do the other? Like,
I wouldn't be
mad at that. Yeah, I like that.
I wouldn't be mad at that. How do y'all feel about CM Punk joining the OG Bloodline?
That's been my curiosity.
I'm not mad at it.
Down there on the
makes
end of the
sense.
couch.
It opens up so many avenues for storytelling.
Yeah.
It does.
Because remember when Heyman, before he left, and he was cutting a promo and he told him he asked CM Punk to take him with him. So, and then I always forget that scene because I wasn't watching, so I forgot that CM Punk was Paul Heyman guy.
Big
The first person to say I'm a Paul Heyman.
Yeah, so then I was like, oh shit, like it really makes sense. And I don't know, like CM Punk, I don't know what you did, fam, but you won me over.
Look at that!
Yeah, wow,
The biggest CM Punk hater.
I fucks with CM Punk a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You're gonna be rooting for Paul Pierce.
Right.
Hell, that's never gonna fuck him.
I said the wrong.
Fuck him.
George, but
Him,
same-
Punk,
same
fuck
thing.
him too. No, they ever on the
Let
list.
Paul George get traded to the Lakers.
But
Oh no, you really don't want me to go there.
The
Nigga,
thing-
he ain't come when he's supposed to.
Hello.
Pause. Jesus
wow.
Christ.
Anyways, the thing that you are enjoying about CM Punk is what we could not quantify for you.
It makes
It's
sense.
the fact that he can make a story. He makes he gets you really involved into it, invested into it. And even though he may not be jumping off the top rope and flying through motherfucking shit all the time, he puts on a compelling match. He puts on a compelling story from start to finish.
You have to have the context of the match. Like you can't just go watch a cold match and not know what
like
the
it makes
storyline is
sense.
and not understand that. Like some wrestlers you can't. Like you turn on a Ricochet match, you don't need to know what's going on in his storyline. It's just like,
That nigga
oh,
just-
this little nigga flipping around.
He doing the flip flopping
The
and
story
shit.
tells itself, but like if you know like the backstory and the relationships and like the promos and everything that's led into a CM Punk storyline, like that makes the match make sense.
And then like he seems like a really like a good guy though. Like no, I'm saying like this go around. Like I've been like tapped
We've had
in.
this conversation before.
Yeah.
He has been better.
And I was like, I've been tapped into like the behind the scenes shit, like on Twitter and like all the like different wrestling people that's tapped in. And it was like, oh, like everything I see was like he seems like a decent guy.
No, I definitely agree with you.
And he was a creative director on the show Heels. And I really enjoyed that show. And he actually wrestled on the show too. And I liked him on there. And then I was like, he ain't that bad.
He's kind of using that as his comeback.
Yes. He's sitting for Kenny. He came for Kenny Smith. Yep. Man got a new check. I see Sly in the comments too said, "You take that back. Paul Pierce will never be like."
Hey, yeah, fuck Paul Pierce, man. Fuck him.
I definitely meant George.
And then Shaolin added,
put that on his grave.
give me both. F it. I miss the OG 5v5s, but War Games is my joint. That's how I feel too.
Yeah.
Where it's like they're both really good, but
if we can get both, that'd be great.
The OG format only really works when the story leading up to it is compelling. I used to hate when they would just throw it together like 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah,
like,
all
all
right,
these random people.
just wrestle. Like, all right,
I think that's what made the NXT Raw and SmackDown one more compelling because of the fact that it was thrown together literally last minute, but it was like, oh shit, these are some of the cast that we've been begging for them to bring up for a while anyways, like the Rhea Ripley's, the Bianca Belairs and stuff like that. So or the
Keith Lee.
The Keith Lee. Yeah.
So they had a I'm trying to not AJ Adam Cole, baby.
That was my dude.
That was my boy. So
he got divorced too.
That worked in that sense, and I do enjoy those random invasion storylines too.
I miss Adam Cole, fam.
Right.
He and AEW is not the same. It is not. It don't hit.
Eric, where you want to go next?
I can take it back to the NFL. We kind of touched on it before when we talked about the playoffs, but the NFC North continues to be the number one division in football, bar none. The Packers won again on Sunday to move their record to 8-3.
Wait, they beat the brakes off the 49ers.
They beat the dog piss out of them.
It should have been an even bigger win, but sorry, Watson.
My boy needs to hold on to the ball.
That was his first drop all year. It's crazy.
I'm proud of him. Hold on to the ball.
One thing had an egregious job too. He has been dropping balls.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the same stuff that we keep talking about week in, week out. It's little things that they got to clean up. But anyway, they are 8-3. But that's only good for third place.
Yeah, right. That's crazy.
Because they're still behind Detroit at 10-1 and Minnesota at 9-2. In fact, the Packers have the best record by a team, third or worse in their division, entering week 13 since the 1970 NFL merger.
That's crazy.
Which means essentially in NFL history, they're the best third place team
in NFL
ever. So my question for you guys is very simple. Will the Super Bowl champion come from the NFC North?
Ooh.
Let's say yes. The Lions are
I would say yes too.
Yeah.
I'll say yes for sure.
Detroit or Green Bay?
Yeah.
I'm going with my guys.
That makes sense.
Because the way they can start rocking this second half and they slowly starting to show they're picking it up, like, yeah, for sure. And if not, like, if it's to lose to Detroit, understandable.
But I think Detroit can win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they really can. They're playing on another level.
Facts.
Them in Philly.
Yeah. Philly's the only other team in the NFC where I'm like, they could really be the one that does it. Like, no one in the South, no one in the West.
But just the game that Garrett Goff threw 5 interceptions, fam.
That's the one I was like,
and then to just see, like, fam, if they can win like that when you're a quarterback, those 5 interceptions, and you can still pull off a dub, like that's different.
Yeah, but I think out the NFC, the only other team is the Eagles that I would say like Super Bowl team. Washington had me there for a little bit, but I don't think they ready yet necessarily. So yeah, I think so. I didn't think about like that before.
Jaylen didn't touch the screen,
so Shaq ran up there and won. Technically, Jaylen got there, started doing his job. I ain't got the time for the game. I'm trying to break this film down.
I'm on probation. Like I gotta do
right.
So I'm gonna take it back to the NBA.
Okay.
Eric's talking about some new stuff NBA could be doing, but it looks like some change is going to come to the All-Star game. My question is, are you a fan of the proposed All-Star game format changes? If you're unfamiliar with what the NBA is proposing, they are in discussions to have 3 All-Star teams of 8 players each, and the winner of the Rising Stars game take place in an All-Star game tournament. So you have 4 total teams, 3 All-Star teams, 1 Rising Star team, and then you will have 2 semifinal games played up to 40 points with the winners advancing to a finals match up to 25. So pretty much like the format of the current Rising Stars game, except it's All-Stars plus the winner of the Rising Stars game. So how do y'all feel about that?
Theoretically, if the G League team that's in the Rising Stars team,
if they win,
then they're playing in the NBA All-Star game.
Yes,
and they can win the NBA All-Star.
And they can win that. What's
Oh, that's
$100,000 it is that you take if you win the game?
Yeah, that's dope.
Which actually might make the Stars actually play.
Yeah,
That's
actually,
exactly.
Like get smoked by them.
I'm not getting smoked by no Rising Stars, fam.
I hope they bring it.
I'm not getting smoked by some G Leaguers. Like that's gonna be like the ultimate. Like,
And they ain't gonna shut up about it either.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like if you give young cats some confidence like that, they will run on
Oh yeah,
your
they
ass.
gonna cook. Yeah, they definitely gonna run.
That's why I
Okay,
like
it's already kind of sounding a little more
get-
compelling.
You know what I
You
mean?
don't get to jog around. This ain't cardio. You aren't sweating out.
Because
Because they coming to cook. And like, oh shit. And they gonna go back. I bust LeBron ass, bro. What you talking about? Fuck you, mean? They finna start to dunk on him and shit. I'm with that.
I think it's going to help to add some competitiveness to
Yeah.
it. And I think, too, having the smaller teams, the point total you're trying to get to,
Mhm.
more pickup style.
Oh, they
ball.
gonna click up.
Like, I think it's going to be real fun.
How are they dividing the teams? Like,
Not sure yet.
Oh, if they let them just click up.
You pick three different captains, and they could bring the draft part back if they do it this way.
Oh yeah.
Or they could just click up. Hey, bro, I got so-and-so. So, hey, who with me? Who want to get this money?
But I'm telling them, young guys going to push them
Oh, yeah.
all-stars. That's what makes me the most excited. Like, I'm here for it.
Oh yeah, give it to me.
That can be fun.
Like,
Yeah.
I saw some folks saying, like, I'd rather see international versus USA. And I'm like,
Nah,
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't want to see that. I'm good.
I
There's
wouldn't.
no bragging rights in that.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
I'm good.
I'm
on
good. I'm good. But
that.
this,
Just watch Luka cook it. Bro.
because
I mean-
if one of them G League teams, or if they actually won,
Yeah,
Or at least
that'd
make
be
it to the finals.
crazy.
like,
Everybody loves a fun Cinderella story.
Mhm.
Because I'm just thinking back to like Jeff Teague on his podcast was talking about like when Jimmy took like the G Leaguers
Yes, in
and
practice.
he was like, at first like the starters minus Jimmy weren't taking it serious. Like they were kind
That's
of
how
like
you
trying to make it
lose.
into like a Jimmy versus Cat 1-on-1, and then he's like, we started realizing like, no, this was like, so like they started taking it too serious too late.
Mhm.
And he wound up busting everybody's ass with some G Leaguers, and like that was, but like part of his story was that it was like, oh no, we got to lock in because like we're not taking it serious, and now like, we're gonna get embarrassed by these dudes. Because pride is a motivating factor, especially
sure
like, when you
is.
got
Oh yeah,
millions of dollars.
absolutely. And get embarrassed in front of everybody.
like I saw the clips where Giannis was training with Ace Bailey, and I forget the other college player. He was, yeah,
Dylan Harper.
yes, and they were talking about, and they was like in the clip, Giannis was so great, gracious, and teaching this stuff and talking. But you hear a clip of Giannis going, "Y'all think y'all gonna be in the league? Y'all gonna be in the league? Okay, when y'all get to the league, I'm gonna bust y'all ass. I hope y'all know that." And they were laughing like, "We can't wait to get to the league because we gonna remind him he said that, and we gonna get that win, this and that." Like that pride aspect. Ooh, that's an ugly court.
Chipotle like that, like
The Timberwolves court is
that shit
awful.
garbage.
Golly, that's bad.
That shit garbage.
Ooh, it looks even worse on TV than it did just in the picture of the
And kill
he cooking on that ugly court. Like a Ghostbusters failed.
Ghostbusters.
So I just saw him on the court. Barry Van Vliet went the fuck off on the refs again.
I'm
Oh,
surprised
yeah.
he didn't get fined
I'm
more than what
surprised
he.
that- yeah. 'Cause his finger had to be very close to that ref's face.
Oh, he putting fingers in his face?
Yeah, he
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
he
"You
was
a
going
bitch."
ham. He was like, "You a bitch?
And
You
you,
a bitch?" I was like, "Yeah, damn, my nigga heated."
Like, dude, half back. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck
You're
you.
cool.
Ken, what we on next?
We're gonna go to football. Let's have the weekly Bears check in. Bears lost again.
Ah!
Y'all was so close again, fam. So
They're-
close
okay,
again.
Again, we lost, but there was a lot to take away from this game that was actually good. Caleb, the offense, Caleb looks very good. All of a sudden, like our kicking 2 weeks in a row, block kicks, like we gotta get this shit together, fam.
Saw something on tape.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
like
the
and,
Packers said.
yeah. So we have to figure something out with that because that cannot continue to happen. Overtime, man. Like
I'm surprised y'all got to overtime. I was
Ex-
cheering for y'all so hard.
I wanted that win so bad. I was like, dog, this is a win we need. But again, I'm just glad that we are progressing as an offense. We are looking better. Special teams are shaky right now, but I feel like we'll get it together. But even though we lost, it was still something good to be taken out of this.
I was a Bears fan for 3 hours. I don't know how you do it.
Exactly. Thank you. Like you be on a roller
It's
coaster,
frustrating.
fam. Like it's very frustrating. Caleb had some throws that he missed. but that's given.
Also has some drops.
Yeah, it has some drops. It was a lot of drops. That man, yeah, it was a lot of drops. But I love to see that he is he is taking command of the offense more, and you can see that he seems more. I want to say more loose. Like he's not thinking too much. He's just kind of out there, and that's again shout out to the new offensive coordinator. Is that he's putting schemes together for Caleb to get the ball out of his hands quicker, so he don't have to think. Like just go out there, you know what you got to do your reads, and just play.
Yep.
So that's been Caleb's thing. I think he's been thinking too much and holding on to the ball. But again, we did take a loss. We should have won that game, but we did play well, and then we were able to get some good takeaways from a loss. So I'm happy about it, but I'd rather win.
I said it last week where I was like, hey man, y'all can shock the world. But this weekend, y'all hold y'all head up high for how y'all competed this past
Lions,
week.
Dog.
Y'all got the Lions on Thanksgiving. Shock the world in Detroit.
We can do it.
Help me, please.
We can do it.
Help me, please.
I hope so. That'd be something I'd definitely be thankful for, goddammit.
Man, help us.
That'd be great. That'd be a great win.
I feel like y'all coordinators doing the work from the inside out method with Caleb.
What do you mean by that?
So, in NBA terms, like you usually say, you work from the inside out. You work from post game to mid range to the three. With the reads and getting the ball out of his hands, I feel like they were okay. Make this natural where you can hit these 5 yards, these 8 yards, these 10 yards, these 7 yards here. Get these out quick. Make your reads real quick because a lot of your RPOs and things like that are going to be really quick reads. We start here. Then we'll open up more to the 15 to 20 yard throws or the more of the different type of say trick plays or deeper read options or longer read options or things like that. Like I feel like it's one of those they're working, starting the baby steps and then working their way outward, so to speak, to help him kind of get acclimated with not just the counter for blitzes because blitzes have been his issue. So they're working on getting the ball out of his hands a lot faster, that way you can go ahead and get rid of that issue, so to speak. But at the same time, Mr. Miyagi and him into like, hey, here's a read, here's a read, here's a read. Eventually, it's just a natural thing. You know what I mean? No, so I think y'all working on something.
Yeah, I agree.
Go ahead and get that win
Still
on Thursday.
But you working on something.
Get that win on Thursday. Tim.
It is my turn. We're back to wrestling.
Hey.
What's happening? Okay. I've been on my job. I've been doing well this one. We are going to go with. All right, since everybody's just most anticipated match is the men's war game. Who do you have winning the men's war game match?
The OG bloodline. I think that's a clean sweep, ain't it?
Nope.
Oh, you got the new bloodline too?
I do.
Why you think Solo and them gonna win?
I feel like there's more story to be told.
Okay.
And they're not ready for them to lose yet. Like this will be another big win for the new bloodline to kind of keep adding to it, because at some point OG bloodline, I feel like it's one of those, once the OG bloodline win, that's that. It might not be the case, but at the moment I feel like the minute OG bloodline win, like okay, cool. So they couldn't win too early because then that kind of stump out their momentum. Now they've been kind of cooking for a little bit. It's one of those, okay, well, now is the time for them to take a nice L, but they've kind of taken some individual ones, not collective ones. And they've kind of been doing their own thing, but they haven't really, the big matches they've had so far, they've been winning. So I feel like at this point, it's one of those, maybe they get one more, because now it's going to be Rumble. The next big one is going to be the Rumble. And then after that is Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania.
See, I feel like the new bloodline at this point, they need a win to kind of keep it.
They can't keep getting their ass whooped.
Yeah, they've been just getting
like some like you can't do that for Roman. Like Roman can't keep taking L's, fam. Like he's the face.
Years with what, one loss?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So you gonna rack him ball back up?
Yeah, now he's like, okay, even though like we can't keep doing that. I would like to say that Solo has gotten a lot better. He's very entertaining.
Now that he's not serious all the time.
Like Solo is very entertaining.
Showing personality.
Yeah, and I love it too, because that nigga is funny, fam.
Yeah, he is.
Like, especially with the stuff that they put online, like he funny as hell.
There's a clip today of him like taking a powerbomb through a table, and he was like just emoting, like he's like doing like this. He's like, I don't know powerbomb.
We be at home still doing his line of like, I got tickets.
One
for me, Solo. I'm telling you, Halloween, we got to.
Dog, that nigga.
I'm about to be Jacob Fatu for next Halloween.
He is funny, dog.
Hilarious. Man.
There was a recent promo that Solo had. He was walking, and bro just in the background. Solo! Oh, love you! I was like, bro, on the way out the door. I love you! Solo!
I don't know what Sam was talking about. I don't know what to call it. They barking, but yeah.
They wilding. I was like, these.
He sound like a hyena.
The fact that caught on though, and fans being in the audience doing it, that's wild to me too. Like at first, listen. At first, I was sitting there like, dog, what are you doing? That's stupid.
No,
and now the crowd be.
That step back was nasty.
Dame is out here just doing whatever he wants to. They said it's point differential that matter in this NBA Cup. Got you.
Dame got to feel like he out on that's sabbatical, but he just got to feel like he like
free.
He fresh out when Giannis ain't playing.
Let me loose. Let me loose.
Fresh out.
I can do whatever I want. Offense go. I mean, that's how Giannis was looking too when them games where Dame sat with the concussion, where Giannis was like, "Okay, bet I got it." Dame got 31. He has missed 4 shots all night. He is 8 of 11 from 3.
Damn.
Maybe it's good we didn't let him in Miami. Maybe
he just plays too well in Miami.
He draws the power from there.
Okay, men's war game. What about the women's war game match? Who y'all got? We can knock all these out.
Yeah. Give me Rhea and them.
I'm the only one going Team Liv, it looks
I'm
like.
going Rhea and them.
Yeah, I started there, and I just feel like Rhea
need a win.
Yeah,
she do. She need to get her.
That's true too.
She need to get her mean streak back. Get her, Yeah.
She has been just getting whooped on.
Although I do wonder, they're trying to set it up that Bianca doesn't trust Bailey.
Yes.
But I feel like there's another snake on her team somewhere.
Naomi. People have been saying they think Naomi is the one who beat up Jade Cargill.
I mean, there's no real evidence to point to that. But I'm just like
the camera just felt. She just like
the way she was laid out on that car. One leg. I was
like, damn, who did that to me?
Looking like a Family Guy character, just laid out.
But I do wonder if somebody turns on her during that match and that causes them to lose. But I don't know.
One thing I know we was talking about Rhea. I just want to bring up about Dirty Dom. Like, do we consider Dirty Dom one of the best wrestlers right now?
No,
just from not saying in the ring, but he's turned into his character. He's turned into the ultimate heel. Like everybody, can we put him into that?
One of the better ones.
One of my favorite people to watch.
He sold me when we was talking about how Liv let him eat all the chicken tendies.
The chicken tendies, man.
That's when I was sold.
But it's crazy, he able to do all of this. He got 2 different women on wrestling, but then he got a wife at bome, and how he just balancing all that. Yeah, it's just jokes, baby. It's jokes. But yeah, shout out to Dirty Dom, man. He came a long way.
Yeah,
he definitely came a long way.
He has. But I'm going with Liv and all them. I want to say though, Io Sky, who is on
I love
Team Rhea with Bianca and everybody.
Io Sky cold.
She is the women's war game champion. I didn't realize she's been in I think every war games match. If not everyone, if not everyone, she's only missed 1 or 2.
Well, I think Jay and what's his name have been in Jay and Sammy. It's their 3rd straight.
Ooh, boy, yeah, because they were in the last year and the year before.
Original one, and then they were
that one 2 years ago when Sammy solidified that he was part of the OG bloodline. What if he solidified that he was actually with Solo the whole time and he's the one who turns in the men's match?
Could be.
That'd be great.
If anybody's turning, it's gonna be Punk because I the vibes.
Because he really don't still F with Roman like that.
Yeah, but the vibes was weird with
Heyman
when he came back. He didn't really interact with Roman like that.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
What if the wise man is the actual
backstabbing
snake?
Ooh, I'm here for it. I'm here for the chaos. I'm here for the spectacle. Whatever y'all need to do, just make it entertaining.
Does Seth cost Roman him the match? Because he dealing with Brunson?
He can't get in, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a cage. So I don't know how he would.
Right, but they'll figure it out. They'll definitely figure it out.
I feel like I've never seen a cage keep anybody out of a match.
If they don't want to be, I mean that's fair.
He gonna come and just kick the motherfucker off.
That's fair.
Kick the door open.
Gunther and Priest, like we clean sweep thing.
Yeah,
Big
Goon
Goon gonna
The
return.
Goon time.
I do like that they're
The
kind of
Goon.
introducing like a little bit of vulnerability into
His character has to have it at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah,
He can't be infallible.
He can't be
all
a
the
brute
time.
all the time. Yeah.
Right.
I feel like he about to beat the dog. Not a Priest. Like he be talking too much cash shit.
LA Knight and Shinsuke Nak. I'm so happy Shinsuke is back.
I am too. I love how he came back too.
Not enough time.
Mhm.
Sorry, the game. Sorry. But yeah, Shinsuke is back. Looks like we all are going LA Knight except for Tim. Why are you going Shinsuke?
I feel like his repackage and Shinsuke typically come back. He's usually issued.
The repack.
Right. But Shinsuke usually is in a, even when he's not in the main event, bro, he's still always presented as a problem, as an issue, as a threat to who's ever title, who's ever, whatever he's into. Them throwing him into this title match right away and then giving him a title match right before SummerSlam to me feels like Survivor Series. Sorry, feels like they're finna push him real quick, but at the same time, LA Knight was most beloved when he was chasing the belt.
It makes sense.
So get them two into a program to where he come in, he take the belt from LA Knight, and you get LA Knight to chase him again. You kind of keep what made him a fan favorite with him cutting promos, with him on the proud for the belt and stuff like that, trying to get it back. Yeah. I think it's prime for Shinsuke, even if it's a transitional joint or just a build Knight's reign kind of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that they'll give it to Shinsuke just as a big belt turn. Oh my God, Shinsuke came back and took it.
I can see that.
This
If Shinsuke is going to make LA look good.
He is. I don't think it's time for LA to lose it yet. Like it's still, he won it at SummerSlam, so it's been 3 months.
Yeah, it's been a few months.
Like
yeah.
I think that he needs a little
Because
bit longer.
he had a strong year.
Also, like Shinsuke just came back.
Right, like he don't need to get a title on right back in the door. He can have a feud and get it eventually at some point. But here's my thing trying to predict this card. I think one of the titles changes hands, but I don't know which title it is. I don't think it's Braun Breaker because he just got it back too.
I got him losing too.
I can't see Braun. Only person I can see Braun losing to is Sheamus if they want Sheamus to be
finally get the
Grand Slam. But like,
that'll be okay.
You know what I mean? Because that's the one belt that Sheamus is still missing. But I feel like one of them's going to change, but I don't know which one. I feel like of all the three, I think Braun Breaker is the most likely to retain.
Yeah.
Which is wild because that's a triple threat match.
I definitely don't see Gunther losing. That don't make sense.
I could see it.
Giving it back to Priest?
It could.
Oh, so then he can go for a bigger
I have the same kind of thought process where it's like, I feel like one of these titles is going to change. But because I don't know which one, I just went with the champ for all of them, so I don't be like doubly wrong if I choose the wrong one. But like, if there is one that I think is going to change, I think it's the IC, actually. And I actually think it would be Sheamus. Because this is like the perfect time in their calendar where you can kind of like do a different thing before you actually get into
to the
like the meat and potatoes of WrestleMania season. So,
So are you going to keep Braun Breaker as your answer?
Okay. Yeah. just hedging my bets.
No, I hear it. We hedge. We hedge over here.
I'm going with Kaiser though. I feel like they've been slowly trying to push him and get him to get his solo, thing going. So I feel like now is the point where, okay, he's been presented as a credible threat to both of them. Mm-hmm. He's been a nuisance to both of them.
They've done a good job with that too.
Yeah, he has. And Gunther is still on his bumper, like, hey, do something, bro. Like, get something done, make something shake, bring something back here. Don't just be here.
Yeah.
And so I feel like this could be an opportunity for him to kind of, like, one of the wild title changes. Like y'all said, like, yeah, it's an expectation. I guess I'm going the opposite direction outside of Gunther. I'm like, shit, he can lose because he's back, and he can lose because they pushing him.
No, I hear it. Well, we're going to see. We're going to see how that shakes out on Saturday evening. A Thanksgiving staple Survivor Series is. So
5 o'clock.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Not pre-show 5, but like the show is at 5?
5 o'clock, 6 Eastern.
Oh, I'm here for it.
Well, thanks for letting me know, because our show would have been tuning in at 7 o'clock. Like, what? Wait!
I'm 2 hours late. It's almost over.
Right.
Goddamn.
I'll be like how Tim was watching that Tyson fight.
Dog.
The dude was 4 rounds behind, thinking the end.
Just late. All right, E.
I can finish off the wrestling talk. The New Day is celebrating their 10-year anniversary next Monday on Raw. But
It's
in
about
the
to be
last
over.
couple months, they've kind of been slowly building an angle between Woods and Kingston.
Mhm.
It kind of finally came to a head on Monday Night Raw last night, where
Woo.
they basically said everything that needed to be said between the two of them.
It was too real.
Had me. That's the thing. Like when they started this, like I haven't really cared about the New Day probably since Kofi Mania. Like
Yeah.
no offense to them, like I'm still fans of theirs. It's just
Yeah.
they haven't had storylines. Like it just hasn't mattered what they've done. But they've done a good job of building to that recently, and it's to the point where it's like the interactions that they have become like uncomfortable because like they're so nuanced and real. Like it's real life. Like when you just disconnect with the person that you've been locked in with so long,
All that
and
frustration.
then all the frustration finally comes to a head. And it's just like I'm not 100% sure what they're building to. Like it would make sense obviously if one of them turns on the other,
Right.
But I also do wonder if this is kind of like we went through this rough patch and it finally like bring in E to get them back together. That's my question to you guys. Like, where do you think this is leading? I think we're gonna find out on Monday.
It's gonna happen on Monday for sure, but I think this is the end of the New Day.
10 years is a good stretch, fam. Like everything, good things don't always last long, fam.
I mean, hell, the Usos split up. They brothers. But yeah, they were, for the anime nerds, the Goku and Goku Black attire that they wore this past week as well. So one, I believe it was Kofi was wearing Goku's regular attire, and there's a storyline with Goku Black, who in essence was like another Goku who kills everybody in the universe and decides to take over as Goku. He was an evil Goku. So they wore them attire. So Woods was wearing a black uniform and Kofi was wearing the orange Goku uniform. So I'm like, more foreshadowing.
I wouldn't have got that.
Either foreshadowing.
Me either, because I definitely don't watch Dragon
Ball Super.
I like the
that.
green
That was during that one.
Who the green one? Go
Black.
Frieza.
Oh.
Is that the green dude?
No, Frieza's blue.
Who the green dude?
Piccolo.
That's my dude. I like Piccolo.
Don't he got like a do-rag on?
He always wear the turban.
Yeah, he wear the turban. Yeah, that's my dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
They say he the black character.
I was just gonna say. I was like, he has to be a nigga. I was just gonna say that.
That's what they always say.
I was like, he gotta be a nigga because he be talking cash shit too. He gotta be
take
a
his
nigga.
do rag off and be fighting.
He gotta be a nigga.
I love the anime nods. The people who get it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be like if someone did some Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, where the fuck is Sly at? He would know.
He gonna come in the comments. That's from season 4 of
Don't do him like that. Not like that.
I know my guy. Okay.
Yeah, that's what's up. Though.
He be locked in with the anime.
I didn't know I like anime when we was like in middle school, like Sailor Moon and all that.
Yeah,
like I didn't know that all of that was like Pokemon and all that was considered anime.
Digimon was trash, so I'm gonna stand.
I love Digimon.
No, Digimon was
that was my shit.
Trash.
That shit was garbage, fam.
Trash.
I ain't gonna lie, Sailor Moon was the shit, fam.
A lot of people love Sailor Moon.
I love that shit, bro. Tuxedo Mask, that was my nigga.
I don't know none of the words you just said and what that mean, but I know people love Sailor Moon.
That was Sailor Moon dude. That was Sailor Moon boyfriend.
Sailor Moon was my lead in the Power Rangers in the morning.
He had a top hat on.
Oh yeah, that did.
Yeah, it did. 6:30 in the morning, Sailor Moon on. I'm like, damn, okay, it's time to wake up. Power Rangers, but be on in a minute.
I mean, they basically morphed too.
They did in essence.
They basically did the morph.
So I watched a lot of Sailor Moon from waking up to wait for Power Rangers to start at 7 o'clock in the morning on UPN.
Man, we had a great show.
Yeah, man, I remember Static Shock Saturdays. I used to watch Static Shock in the morning. Yeah. Get my little McDonald's breakfast. I would be in heaven on Saturdays. That was like the one time I would get McDonald's breakfast is Saturday mornings. Because throughout the week, it was either cereal, like during the school year, it's cereal. It's real quick.
Something quick, you got to get up out the door.
Then during the summertime, Uncle Tony cooked breakfast every day, and it was always a combination of grits or oatmeal or pancakes, toast, all that stuff. So like Saturday was like, oh, we get McDonald's?
Let's go. Run that biscuit.
Right. That's one of the truest.
You are shit.
Eddie Murphy was hilarious for that one.
No.
It don't look like no McDonald's.
And now you're an adult. Let me get one of them not McDonald's burgers, mama, please. He peeled the crust off trying to make it look more like McDonald's. Okay, we only got a few things left on our docket this week. We could go Thanksgiving draft, or I could talk Kendrick and Drake.
Oh, get your
shit pretty. There you
go. This.
No, my bad.
Let's do the draft.
The Apple commercial chick.
No, the
him
chick with the fro.
Oh,
goddamn!
No,
I said her.
Not like this.
Set me up.
Said him?
Set me up.
I mean, it was a blind dude on the TV.
It was an African woman.
Mustard.
Man, hell no. Delete all that shit. We have a technical difficulties.
All right, you said draft?
Yes.
We can go ahead and do
Oh, we do a draft?
We can go and do a draft.
What else we got on?
Just Kendrick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We can knock that.
Kendrick?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do K-Dot first. We'll do K-Dot first.
Here.
I just wanted to point out that K-Dot dropped a surprise album on us on Friday. I don't know what y'all were doing early Friday morning. I was just doing some work.
Anybody listen?
I was at work.
Yeah. That's what I was doing on Friday.
I think it was working. Yeah, I was working too.
And I think you actually texted the group like, it's a new K. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's what made me. I was like, oh, let me go listen.
I went to go check. I said, what? I ran into the other room with my husband working from home. I said, Kendrick drop. He said, not another diss.
Please. I mean, in a way.
I said, no, it's an album. We got an album. He was like, what? I played it and I'm like, okay, Kenny, we feeling real West Coast.
Oh, yes, it's definitely heavy West Coast.
And I like it. I've complained for years that part of my problem with music is that the regional sounds have disappeared. I like music sounding like where it's from. That's why I became I like Larry June. Like I like West Coast sound. So I enjoy the album very much. And then we saw that Drake has filed 2 lawsuits. I just wanted to get y'all opinion on
Hey man, I called it.
Drake. You did.
Thank you for listening, sir. OVO hit me up. Send a check. You
did call it.
I'll be in court with y'all.
You trying to get?
I seen it all. That nigga called him a pedophile, a minor. Hell no. Ain't no evidence of that shit. That's blasphemous.
I hope it ain't.
If he starts suing, he better hope it ain't no evidence of nothing.
Hey, then I'm gonna be on there like, man, this nigga got me caught up in some bullshit. Defending this nigga.
First Diddy.
Oh shit. Now Drake, Lord have mercy.
Not under duress.
Lord have mercy.
I was talking to my baby brother earlier, and he was like, Drake setting the light skins back. He's like, he's setting y'all back. I was like, don't.
Y'all. Hey, listen. Well, I was like, that's some real life shit.
That's funny, dog.
Like, dang, he is setting the light skins back.
Yeah, I definitely did some.
But he Canadian, so like,
that's funny, dog. They got him chocolate out here, boy. I gotta
like, not you telling.
Oh,
telling.
Hey, he
fight for the same shit you did.
He went to the police. There he is. He the one who did it. He the one who did it right there.
For the same shit.
Where do you buy the drugs? I'll take you to the house.
How you go from drive to you've been served? Like,
yeah, man.
That's the wild part to me. Like, Drake, you can't say, well, defamation of character. Sir, what song is this?
I fed you the information.
He did say he fed Kendrick the information, and now he's suing the label, which I think was smart of him. If I will give him any credit, he was smart for suing the label and not Kendrick directly.
The same label he's under.
That part is stupid, but
the same record label that got to push the same money that Kendrick make for his shit too.
If he was suing Kendrick directly, he would open himself up for Kendrick to do the countersuit of like, which you were saying wasn't true either.
True.
I ain't mad at it. You gotta do what you
gotta do. Can't the label say the same shit?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
That's a fucking rap beef. Like, you can't go. You can't.
But
hey man, you not calling, like I said, you not calling me a pedophile at the Super Bowl, fam. I don't give a fuck.
That's what this is about.
That's what it really is about.
All of that shit.
I'm not going, fam.
Even if I lose in court, lose after the Super Bowl.
Yes. Yo, hey, because I'm gonna do this, but then when I come out with a banger, y'all motherfuckers gonna be bombing your heads against the shit. So I ain't worried about it. Drake ain't done, fam. Come on now. As soon as he put out some great music, everybody go forget about this shit. That's the problem.
He hasn't recently.
He tried to put out some music.
It's hard.
Afterwards.
I know.
It's difficult. That's a blow, fam. My nigga called a TKO, fam. That shit hard. That's difficult, nigga. He be in the booth stuttering now, like, like he don't know what to say. I feel it, fam.
Like, honestly, Family Matters probably the best song you put out
in a while. I mean,
because he just dropped something a few weeks ago, right?
He's been
what
doing
happened to it?
Yeah, that shit was garbage.
I mean, the last four dogs, her loss.
I thought he just dropped a single.
No, but I'm just saying the last albums we had from Drake. For All the Dogs, which her loss,
Yeah, her loss one.
Honestly, never mind. Which was the techno surprise.
Hey, that shit was fun. Listen to that again.
No, it had
that shit was actually good.
It had some things on it.
No, that was actually a decent.
But
album.
no, Certified Lover Boy was before that.
It was cool.
I enjoyed that. And then Dark Lane demo tapes. I was a fan of that. Scorpion should have been one disc.
He could have did all of
them. We back in 2018 now.
Right, we 6-7 years back now at this point. So yeah.
I just need another take care. Bring one of them up.
He ain't got that no more.
You don't think he got that in the bag? I think he got one of them.
That's a different. That's a whole different area of life. He ain't
whole different rapper, damn near.
Kendrick was on that album. That's how long ago that was.
And that's the thing, like people talk about like Kendrick don't drop, but it's like Kendrick we live in life in between albums, which allows him to grow as an artist. Like if Drake is just continuously putting out music,
TYB.
Like, you're not getting this, like
you're Mr.
Getting the same
TYB.
Grow.
I just think
He
I figured it out. Yeah.
For those who don't know. And if you didn't know, somebody probably took your bitch.
Yeah, it happens, man. I did it on accident once.
How did you do it on accident?
I didn't know that was his bitch.
Hey, it could accidentally.
I didn't know that was his B word. I didn't know that was his woman.
You could have just said woman, not
my bad. I didn't know that was his woman. I didn't know that was his woman, fam. And then the nigga got all mad at me.
Because you took his bitch.
First of all, nigga, take the bass out your voice, nigga. But yeah,
wild times.
I mean, Drake is a pillow talk rapper. So I mean,
that's the thing. Like honestly, like this is all par for the course. Like we've always known him to be emotional. We've always known him to not really understand the culture.
Man,
he want everybody to love him again. He just needs some love, man. That's all.
This is real.
Send Drake some love, y'all. He'll be all right. Send that man some. Send that man some love, man.
Drake was in my top 5 favorites with Kenny.
He is. He's still about one of my top 5
like he's
favorite
one
rappers.
Of my favorite rappers.
Yeah, he's still one of my favorite rappers. I just need him to let's get it together, fam.
After the Millie Bobby Brown stuff, I'm like, I don't like the way he be moving.
You fella, when he had the line about the Sierra Canyon parking lot looking like Magic City, that's when I remember very clearly Eric being like, "That's weird. I'm off of this."
Oh yeah, because he was friends with old girl, right? From
that was a while ago. He was like
16 too, right? He was texting her. It was besties.
That's weird.
Having a 16-year-old best friend as a grown man.
That's the other thing that I've realized that Drake fans are apparently learning in real time is that reputations matter. Like if you build up a reputation over the years as
this zone is effing the Bucks up,
of being solid and not having any, drama, no scandals, no nothing. Like people are more apt to not believe when people lob weird accusations against you. But if you
have done some weird
develop
stuff,
a reputation for doing weird shit, and you make a lot of enemies. People aren't going to defend you, and people are going to look at it like, yeah, maybe that is true. I can see that. Like, that's what it is. And, like, now, like, the perception is turned on him to where, like, even if the bot stuff is true, like, people aren't as willing to accept it just at face value because it's coming from somebody that they don't trust anymore.
And I'm just going to be real. Like, it's hard to see Drake go through this. I ain't going to lie. Being a Drake fan, like, my man's getting dog walked. He getting, like, all he can say is like, yo, I'm getting cooked. And like, he really is. It's just like, fam, you got to fight back. We got to do something. I guess you for the fight in the courtroom. So
that's crazy.
Hey, fighting is fighting, I guess.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
Okay.
Imagine Biggie suing Tupac after hit him up.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Your bitch. Excuse me, sir.
He did not.
Allegations.
You've been served.
I got thyroids, first of all, nigga.
Like, no, that's wild. That's wild to me. Like, that's just wild to me. That's wild.
I just wanted to bring that.
I know the politics. But that's still wild.
That's disrespectful rap beef too. Like you just call me a fat MF and you F my beef.
Let me ask y'all one question before we get to the Thanksgiving draft. You about to miss? Oh no, that ain't in your bag.
Yeah.
Can SZA sing? Y'all think SZA can sing?
I love SZA. I ain't gonna
Where that come from?
She makes good music.
So
I love SZA music.
I love her music.
With the Kendrick album, I was talking to my baby brother, and baby brother said SZA can't sing, and she ruined some of the songs on the album.
I like the songs that she was on the album.
That's what I said.
I did too. I think she made them better.
That's what I said.
Yeah, she made those songs better, I feel like.
He gave her credit for Gloria, but he was like, Luther, He's like, honestly, Kendrick on Luther too. He said, he said, both of them. He said,
that sample, I don't know.
He said they didn't do the sample justice.
And I do feel that. I feel like with that sample, I was expecting something like better or something broader or something bigger. Yeah. Because I was like, oh, as soon as I heard it, I was like, Luther Step? Oh, he finna kill it.
But I like the song a lot.
Yeah, the
Very
song's
much.
not bad, but I think I just expected something more.
I did.
But I love
didn't expect
SZA.
nothing. But when he said SZA can't sing, I said, wait,
Yeah,
what?
no, I ain't gonna say that. I love SZA.
I told my husband, and he's like the biggest SZA. He was like, he said what?
Yeah.
he's like, your brother like The Weeknd. I know he ain't talking.
Weeknd
He said he don't like The Weeknd?
No, my brother Jeremiah's like favorite singer is The Weeknd. Like he loves Weeknd.
Okay. Weeknd got
why the Weeknd catch a strike?
Because he was like, how you
Weeknd
come for my
got
girl
hits.
and say she can't sing when you like The Weeknd? That nigga can't sing either.
Hey man, they call The Weeknd our generation Michael Jackson.
Stop it.
Who? They say that on.
Who was they?
Hey, go on social media right now and put up Michael Jackson
I
comparison
can't
right
go
now.
find anything on social media. That's not
Hey,
saying
man,
nothing.
that's what they say, bro. These kids.
All right. Thanksgiving draft. We at the end of the end now, y'all. If you're unfamiliar, what we do, I did a random number generator during the show.
Hungry.
I did a random number generator during the show here. Draft order
see what
goes
I get.
Eric, Camille,
Oh no,
Tim.
redo this.
I wanted to. As soon as I saw Eric got one, I said, I want to repress this button
Oh no, but I get two back to back. So I can...
and do it again. But tis the draft order. We are going to be drafting a Thanksgiving plate.
Feast.
5 rounds. 5 rounds Thanksgiving draft. Make your plate. Make the best plate you possibly can.
Oh man, these are always cool.
Please do not draft green bean casserole if you don't mean to draft green bean casserole.
Hey, man.
Or deviled eggs, round one.
My God. Yeah, heavy mayo that one year.
Hey, listen.
My
That man
said
had
that-
deviled eggs and potato
He had
salad. on
double
his-
mayo on his plate, man.
We will leave it to all of the listeners, all the folks on social media to decide who had the best plate. The Thanksgiving tradition here on Tech File. We've been doing this podcast since 2017, and we have done the Thanksgiving draft every year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know my record.
Coming with the meat.
We'll have to go back and take a look. But I
quite
know
good.
you are the Thanksgiving champ. I think the only other person who's won, Dooch won one time when he subbed in.
I think I won.
I think I won once.
I ain't win one. I normally win food shit. I ain't win one.
Y'all won.
No.
Thanksgiving, y'all might want Christmas.
I've won a Thanksgiving.
I've been winning
before.
food stuff. Though.
Ken, you did some.
You won like 4th of July.
Yeah, you had one with the 3 meats.
Oh, meats, man. Hey, I come with the meats,
Shoot,
man.
maybe that's your Thanksgiving. Hey, maybe that's your strategy.
Hey, yeah.
But all right, we're gonna do a snake draft.
Meet me, please.
Meet me, please. Bro.
Oh, dog, pause. I'm sorry.
M-E-E-T or M-E-A-T?
Meat.
He didn't even answer the
No, no,
question.
no,
He didn't
no,
know
He
how.
just said meat. He just said meat. Nothing else. Just looked at you and said, pause. Took a minute to figure it out and said meat.
Nigga. Y'all know what meat up though, bro.
We don't. That's why I asked the
No.
question.
Me eat.
I don't think there's any.
Craziness. Craziness. Okay, Eric.
You explained that was a snake.
Ain't that in the song? Oh, Future.
What?
Trapping down, man.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm coming
dog.
around. Yeah.
What the heck?
You
You
ain't
ain't never heard that shit? That
Dog,
shit
Future
crazy.
just mumbling, fam.
But that
The
shit
whole-
slapped for
the
some
whole
reason,
hook.
fam. I heard that shit. I was like,
What was he doing?
They said, it started with, you know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna play it after the show. You got to hear it though. But Eric, number 1 draft pick, Thanksgiving draft.
I already know where
Is
it's
it going to be the same number 1 draft
You
pick
already
as
know
You
what
know
every
it is.
year?
You already know what
You
it's
know
gonna
what
be.
it is.
You already know what he picking.
I had to, but dressing.
Oh.
Oh, I was going. I thought he was
I
picking
love
something
it.
else.
I love it. Give me mac and cheese that too.
Oh,
Hey, give me
that's
the
it.
mac and cheese that too.
Damn.
Damn.
Tim?
Can I get boxed mac and cheese?
If you want to lose.
If you want to,
I don't.
I'll put
I don't.
baked in
It is
front of us.
Thanksgiving.
Give me the deep fried
If somebody
turkey.
come in
Give me the deep fried turkey.
with some motherfucking box crab, nigga, you gonna get your ass whooped on Thanksgiving, fam.
Okay.
Give me the deep fried,
Deep fried
joint.
turkey.
All right. Oh shit, man. He said dressing. He said I'm going yams.
Okay. And then back around to you for the second round.
I'm gonna go yams. I gotta go with meat. So I'm like,
The way you saying meat's making me uncomfortable.
shit, I'm saying honey baked ham.
Okay.
Oh.
That does sound delicious right now.
Oh, they do.
I'm gonna go with sweet potatoes.
Yams, sweet
That's-
potatoes.
so-
It's different. It's different.
It's not though, because
He might have the mashed ones though.
yams.
When I think of sweet potatoes, I think of like the mashed
Cut up.
sweet potato.
Are
When
they
I
two
think
different
yams,
things?
I think the candy
Are they two
yams.
different things?
No, so
I think they are.
here's the thing. So history lesson.
Okay, break it down.
Yams are their own different fruit. What's it? The fruit, vegetable, root, whatever it
Vegetable.
is. It's its own thing. But coming to
potato.
America, that wasn't grown here. So what black people started doing is using sweet potatoes as their yam.
Yams purple, right?
Yams aren't yams are like a different color. We
Yeah,
eat sweet
they're
potatoes and call them yams because we're cooking them the way they would cook yams ancestrally.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Yeah.
one and the same.
I like the candied one. That's
Because if you go to Thanksgiving, you like, I want some yams. You're gonna open up the thing. It's gonna be orange. Those are sweet potatoes. So just a random history lesson there. Yams, sweet potatoes, kind of interchangeable in America.
If they interchangeable, can it be different?
So Tim got to pick something.
I think that's something different because Tim or Ken got the yams. Unless you're gonna have like mashed sweet potato or something.
Yeah, you can do that.
Mashed sweet potato. Okay.
Go ahead.
What I pick?
Are you writing your list down?
Hell no, I ain't. I'm thinking. Shit.
These niggas here, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and get get some turkey here. Just
Regular plain Jane
Just
turkey. Huh?
oven
roasted turkey.
Sounds dry.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna go with
Honey baked
That mac
ham.
and cheese help.
This
I'm
nigga
gonna
said
go with
box.
mustard green
Mustard.
All right, mustard green.
and fried chicken.
You ain't wrong. Damn, dog. What else?
I'm sitting here. I should have done some research. I do need a green. I'm gonna go ahead and get the green beans.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely
The
not.
Green big casserole.
Tim,
Let me get the collard greens.
turnip greens.
I guess I'm gonna get them. Yeah, let me get the turnip greens.
And then again on you.
I'm gonna do turnip greens and then what else I need?
I'm not gonna help you with what you need. You should wrote it down.
No, I got it right here. No, that's too much potato. Cause y'all be dogging my shit, fam.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, let me do smoked turkey.
Oh,
You going 2 meat? Yeah.
yes, he is.
I should have smoked turkey. That's a great
Yeah.
great selection.
Hey man, we deep fried the turkey this year.
I'm
I'm doing
shout out
ribs
to,
too.
I said my mama them.
I'm be on the grill tomorrow. They
Shout
got
out,
me doing some ribs.
Shout out Wingman Rod. That's who's doing our meats.
On what? Oh yeah, he
Deep fried
I was
turkey.
like, yeah, they gonna be fine.
Slab of
too.
ribs, rib
Yeah.
tips. That man about
Oh,
to hook
yeah.
it up.
They gonna be fine too.
Okay.
Shout out, bro. I ain't
For
seen you in
real.
a
Big
minute.
shout out to
bro.
Wingman Rod.
That's my dude. I ain't seen you in a minute.
It's on Tim.
Is it my turn? Let me get the cornbread.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, Tim, you done learned over the years, fam. You got a solid plate going here.
I'm surprised you ain't pick what's the name, fam. We was just talking about it too.
Pick what?
Oh, Tim.
Now I'm picking what I want to eat first.
Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. I don't like it, but I know y'all niggas do. I'm gonna grab the deviled egg.
oh, that's what I was talking about.
Mm,
Yeah, I was like, that's what I was surprised. Let me do
So then I will have sweet potato pie.
it. Ooh, I was gonna go dessert too. Good one. That's a good one.
And then your last
And
pick.
My last pick. I got dressing.
You gotta get what match the dressing, fam.
Yeah, I was gonna go there, but also
I don't eat this phone.
don't want potatoes.
You don't eat dressing at all?
I don't eat the crab. That's all.
I love me. I don't eat the sauce with the dressing. I just want the sauce.
I love the cranberry.
It's like my
You
palate
like the
cleanser.
fresh one or the
No,
can?
give me the
Okay.
can. Gel,
Alright.
no real cranberries in it.
can.
All gelatin, please. Keep that real stuff away. Last picky. How you gonna round your plate out?
End it off with a bang. Go ahead, put gravy on there.
Wait, what am I missing?
I'm gonna go with mashed potatoes.
Okay, that's solid.
Everybody got 5 or 4 things.
That's the
You
fifth one
should
right
have
there. You
4.
should have 4.
Okay.
Your last pick is coming up. Why can't I spell potatoes? Okay.
Po yo. Yo.
Okay, I need some sweet or I need a bread.
That's what I was
I can
thinking.
go roll.
The Hawaiian roll.
The Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah, both.
Everybody love Hawaiian rolls.
We be doing
I
those
am
them
just not a
dinner. What's the
fan.
ones you put in the oven?
Brown and serve.
Yeah, we do them. Yeah, we do
Them
brown
the
and serve
ones.
rolls.
That's what you
Yeah.
doing.
Get them out the orange bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna go brown and serve rolls.
Throw some butter on top of them jaws.
I can eat a whole
Wow.
bag of brown and serve
Man,
by myself.
when they fresh out the oven,
Fret
yeah, them
with the
motherfuckers-
butter.
Hell
Woo!
yeah, them motherfuckers.
All right, Tim.
Give me a strawberry cheesecake.
God damn it.
You inspired him probably.
All
Oh,
right.
do I get mine still?
Oh yeah, I forgot the. Yeah, I got you next week.
All right, Ken. Last pick of the draft.
All right, man. So I got yam, honey ham, turnip greens, smoked turkey. So I'm going to end it with fuck.
Some biscuits.
I was thinking about, but I was thinking of bread. I was thinking gravy too, but I ain't want that.
What you gonna put the gravy? Oh, that's the turkey.
Yeah, I'm gonna do as a dessert. I'm gonna do apple pie then.
All right. You think apple pie is the worst pie?
Not the worst, but there are better ones.
What's
There are.
What's the best pie?
One I picked.
I like French silk pies.
I don't eat sweet potato pie.
Love
I
sweet
only
I like
I
sweet
only like
potato.
I only like fruit pies.
Yeah,
If I do fruit, it's
Cherry.
cherry.
Yeah, I will
I'm
go with
allergic
you,
to
cherry.
cherry. I can't fuck with cherry.
I'm sorry to
Pie
hear
just
that.
be falling all over the day.
Pie falls all
Oh, it
over.
be
the
loose, loose pie.
place. Okay, here are the plates.
Lemon meringue,
Everybody read off your plates. We'll go in draft order. So, Eric, what is your Thanksgiving plate?
dressing, mustard greens, fried chicken, sweet potato pie, and mashed potatoes.
It's not bad. It's a lot of potato.
Potatoes.
It is, yeah. The sweet
How many
potato pie,
potatoes do you
sweet
have?
potato pie, and mashed potatoes.
Well, sweet potato pie. Well,
Yeah,
I guess
that's-
it don't really. That's I don't think that counts. But
I got baked mac and cheese, roasted turkey, green beans, deviled eggs, and brown and served rolls.
Did you say roasted turkey?
yeah, that's it. Oven roasted.
Oven roasted, yeah. I could just say
Regular
turkey,
ass turkey.
but yeah, it's just a turkey.
Just try one.
I thought she just said turkey.
How much you gonna make a turkey outside of put
Yeah,
it
you gotta put it in the
roast?
oven.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Is it my turn?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I have deep fried turkey, sweet
Mm.
potatoes, collard greens, cornbread, strawberry cheesecake.
Mashed sweet potatoes.
God damn it!
It's a strong plate.
I know it's yeah,
It's a real strong plate,
It's playing
sir.
strong as fuck this year.
Ken,
I got yams, honey baked ham, greens, smoked turkey. I'm not happy about this apple pie. I'm not happy about that. I should say cornbread or some shit.
cornbread was taken.
Oh, who's that? I thought
Tim,
Oh,
You gonna
yeah,
eat your
it's like
cornbread?
you grabbed that early.
You have a
Shit.
sweet plate.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Oh, my
do.
plate is sweet.
I
as a
do
motherfucker.
like the ham and turkey on his plate,
See,
but the yams and the apple pie.
That's what, it's a sweet plate.
I just don't. I don't know why I pick apple pie because I don't even eat it.
That's the second year in a
Second
row.
year in a row, he done picked.
I don't know why I went over there and grabbed
know
all of
you
that
don't.
That'll
pie.
be the first two bell show for you.
I mean, I don't eat deviled eggs, and I picked them because I just know people like
I should
deviled
put
eggs.
potato salad or some shit.
Yeah, that would have went a lot better, I think,
Yeah.
with your plate.
Yeah,
Too late now. It's locked in.
But then y'all don't like too many potatoes.
You ain't got no other. Oh, you got the
Okay,
yams.
yams too. I'm trying not to get judged for my plate. If it was my plate, it would have been ham, turkey, chicken, ribs.
You could have went with you could have went with the cranberry sauce with the smoked turkey.
Ooh,
Oh, see, I don't eat that either. That's why I think about it.
see, cranberry
I don't
sauce
like
is
cranberry
underrated,
sauce,
man.
bro.
It's
Listen,
underrated.
that's
I
fire.
do staring at Bobby like why he delivering the line. Anyway, sorry.
That's Thanksgiving draft this year. We're gonna post the plates on Thanksgiving for y'all to decide who had the best plate
Can we do a tech file challenge this week?
for sure.
You got one?
Is it pictures of
Send me
people's
your plate.
plate?
Yeah, there you go.
Can
So
y'all
yeah, post your plates.
and actually a tech file challenge for the four of us. Like try to put together the plate that you drafted.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I bet. Let me see. I can
We
put
ain't
it
gonna have no
together.
green beans at my Thanksgiving.
We ain't gonna apple pie. I got to go.
I'm
buy
gonna tell my
one.
sister to get a strawberry cheesecake. There we go.
We'll have to go buy.
I don't even
apple
know if
pie.
someone making deviled eggs.
Yeah, we're gonna have everything else. I can buy a pie.
I'm sorry, I ain't gonna get that from me. I'm gonna have greens in place of the green beans for sure. For sure. All right, y'all. Any other closing thoughts? I see you had to blow the whistle. I'm not sure if that's one that you still wanted to get off.
I can do it real quick. Jaylen Brown's a herb.
Damn.
That motherfucker, he's so corny. Like just everything that he does, the way that he moves, I just don't respect the dude is. So, I'm not gonna say the person, 'cause I don't know him, but I don't like the way he moves. Like he had the thing with Giannis, which yes, Giannis is being childish, but like stop taking yourself so seriously. Like he's a child, like fuck out of here. And then there's like the Nike, his one-sided ass beef with Nike. Like the world's not out to get you. He just seems like somebody that want to be the victim in everything. It feels like he's the smartest dude in the room, and he's really not. Like he's fake smart.
Yeah. Let him cook.
Help your teammate up.
Yeah. I don't like the way Jaylen Brown moves, and he just did something else that was real whack, but I don't remember what it was.
I know what you're talking about too, because it was just like a couple of days ago or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I don't remember what it was. Either way, it was weak.
Alrighty then. Whistle blown.
Jaylen Brown, whack. Your hair is whack. Your shorts are whack.
I mean, that AT&T ass braid pattern that you've been wearing for the last 2 years,
Damn.
covering up that ball spot. That shit's like,
Oh, you got a ball spot?
that's my theory.
Ah, not the theory.
Well, that's the show this week, y'all. We hope that you enjoy the holidays with your loved ones. And if you are somebody who tends to find the holidays to be a difficult time of the year, whether it is from past traumas or just missing somebody who you are used to seeing at Thanksgiving, I'm sending you love and light.
Absolutely.
Because I know holidays can be difficult. They can be
sure.
triggers. Ideally, everybody goes into them just very joyous, but
yeah, it'd be hard sometimes.
it can be hard. But know your Tech File fam is here for you.
For sure.
We're sending love to y'all.
Most
So
definitely, fam.
enjoy it. At the very least, enjoy your day off of work.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, find something good to eat
Yeah, get some rest and
enjoy yourself. And
Mhm.
before we get out of here, let me ask y'all this: how many days are Thanksgiving leftovers good for?
Until they run out.
what? Thursday? By Monday, you can't eat it no more.
But see, I try to have it gone by Monday.
Yeah, by Monday, I don't
Yeah.
feel like you can eat it no
That's the
more.
latest. And if not, it's getting put in the freezer for
Yeah.
future defrosting.
Mm-hmm.
But normally by Saturday, I'm like, I need something different. Like I already got
Yeah,
my
you get
grocery
tired of
list
eating
planned
that same
out.
shit.
I'm making enchiladas this weekend because
Yeah.
it's gonna be time for something different. I knew a nigga's gonna miss. All right, y'all, we out of here this week. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. As a reminder, make sure you follow us on our various social media at Technical File, TECKNICAL, on or File on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Technical File Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. And if you want to follow me personally, you can catch me
Wait a minute.
on Twitter, Instagram, and Blue Sky at Camille Monet, CAMILLEMONAE.
At Bugs Burner on Twitter for now.
That's all you get.
For now.
Everyday _ gentleman on Instagram. K Harris 216 on Twitter, Snapchat, and I'm on Blue Sky.
Hey, you made your Blue
Yeah,
Sky?
I made
What's
my
your
Blue Sky.
Blue Sky?
K Harris 216.
Oh, I am.
Oh,
I did create him. I think it's Eric J2. Can't do
We are
underscores in
Blue
your
Sky.
name.
Content to be there soon.
What in the blue sky? What in the blue hell? Anyways, it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. Happy holidays. It's Sag season. We bring the joy in this bitch.
Gobble,
Let
gobble.
go, baby. Bow, bow, bow.
Gobble,
We are
gobble.
technically in Sagittarius season now, aren't we?
We are.
Shout out to all the Sags. I love my Sagittarius. This is hi, mom.
Yeah.
Tech File. Yeah, let's just play that music.
Hit 'em hard, let's go. That TECK, running back like where's my replay? Got it all in the mix, no DJs. Said it's hard in the game like damn miscellaneous. Spitting real talk with the entertainment. Other podcasts that the game up and they get smacked back down like a WrestleMania. Tell them that the better they know ready at a home city and get it block even on the low setting. And you know we keep saying so we never gotta get telling everybody else they should get ready. Ain't nobody else doing this like I. Better keep them cameras and microphones hot, cause this one's a vibe. Gotta run this race with my tribe. Going live with the pie. Do it like there's no tomorrow. Hey. To my ear later. Shout out to my point guard. Me about to hit him hard. I'm throwing in the tap. Blow the red, blow the whistle. This is Technical File.
Happy Thanksgiving, motherfuckers.
Gobble, gobble.